Have you heard the news yet? Oh, you're not ready for this one. But this has everyone scrambling for answers. I did an entire video on the specific carry-on dimensions that wouldn't get rejected, and trust me, it's worth a watch. You'll find the link down in the description. But here's the spoiler. The airlines probably wish you found out some other way. Not from me. Why? Because they're all in on a sneaky little plan to mess with us. And yeah, I'm calling it out. It's bold, I know, but stick with me here because you'll want the full scoop. 2025 is shaping up to be a whirlwind of confusion and frustration for travelers when it comes to carry-on rules. Seriously, who wants to fork out more cash for a brand new carry-on bag just because the airlines suddenly decided to shake things up? I get it. You're thinking, what am I supposed to do with the bag I already have? Believe me, I'm throwing a full-on hissy fit on your behalf. And mine too. But take a long, deep breath. We've got to face it head-on. Stick around until the end because I'll share some carry-on options that meet the new rules. I have even added a sneaky trick too if you stay until the end. I've got your back, so let's figure this out together. Here's the deal. Airlines are moving toward making carry-on luggage dimensions universal. Sounds good in theory, right? Standardized sizing could make things simpler someday, but not all airlines are on board yet. So it's a chaotic mess right now. And guess who's caught in the middle? Yep, us travelers. Let's dive into the facts and figure out how to navigate this luggage drama without losing our minds. So guess what? You better get ready for this one because you know that favorite carry-on bag you stored in your closet. You may have to throw it out soon or donate it to charity. It could be banned in 2025. That's right, you heard me. The carry-on confusion and chaos is here. And if you're not prepared, you could find yourself gate-checking your beloved luggage, or even worse, forking out outrageous baggage fees. Welcome to True Travel Treasures, where we dive into the latest travel hacks, budget travel tips, and secrets to make flying a little less, well, annoying. So hit that subscribe button because today we're decoding the new carry-on rules for 2025. Buckle up, folks. This is a wild ride, or should I say, bumpy flight. Let's start with the big one. Rule number 1. Airlines are finally agreeing on one universal carry-on size, which is 22 by 14 by 9 inches, or 56 by 36 by 23 centimeters. And yes, that includes handles and wheels. Sounds like a dream, right? Wrong. Most bags you already own won't make the cut. Over 60% of popular carry-ons on the market are too big. And those size-checking bins at the gate? They're getting an upgrade. You can no longer get away with sneaking by the agent with a slightly oversized carry-on bag unless you're a fan of surprise fees. Seriously, measure your bag now. If it doesn't fit, it's time to upgrade. And no, I'm not saying you should splurge on luxury luggage unless it comes with a butler and first-class upgrades. Now for rule number 2, weight limits. Gone are the days of stuffing your carry-on until it's heavier than your holiday guilt. Airlines are cracking down on weight, with limits typically falling between 8 to 10 kilograms. That's 17 to 22 pounds. And guess what? They're actually enforcing it. Some check-in kiosks now have built-in scales, so you can't even argue your way out of it. Traveling with electronics? Check if your airline has a media bag policy. Some allow extra weight for professional gear. And pro tip, wear your heaviest boots and jackets on board. Fashionable? Not really. Effective? Absolutely. Let's move to rule number 3, personal items. Airlines are cracking down here too. That purse, laptop bag, or backpack now has to fit under the seat in front of you, with no exceptions. The new size limit? 18 by 14 by 8 inches, or 45 by 35 by 20 centimeters. If it's oversized, you might have to check it, so please be careful and choose wisely and also pack strategically. Your under-seat real estate is precious now. Rule number 4, liquid restrictions. Here's some good news. The infamous 311 rule is on its way out, thanks to new scanning technology. The bad news? It's not happening everywhere at once. Some airports will let you bring full-size liquids, while others stick to the old rules. Here's the strategy. Play it safe. Pack travel-size bottles in an easy-to-access pouch. If your departure airport allows larger liquids, pack them separately in a spot you can reach quickly. That way, if your connecting airport sticks to the old rules, you can remove or dispose of them without wrecking your packing system. Always check the rules for your route because, trust me, this one's a moving target. Rule number 5, electronics. Dead electronics, dead travel plans. If your device can't power on during a security check, it's not going through. Power banks under 100 watt-hours? That's fine. Between 100 and 160 watt-hours? You'll need airline approval. Over 160 watt-hours? That's a hard no. And don't forget, most airlines cap lithium batteries at 15 to 20 devices. That might sound like a lot, but think about it. Phone, laptop, earbuds, camera, it adds up. Always carry a charging cable in your personal item bag and check your device's watt-hours before packing. Don't let a dead battery ruin your trip. Rule number 6. Smart luggage restrictions. Got smart luggage? Pay attention. Airlines now require all built-in batteries to be removable. If the battery can't be taken out, your bag's staying behind. GPS trackers are generally fine as long as they're not lithium-powered. USB charging ports? Okay, but only if the battery is removable. Electronic locks? Permitted, but you'll need a backup way to open the bag. If you're buying new luggage, make sure the battery removal process is simple and check the policies of the airlines you fly most often. Trust me, it's not worth the hassle of a non-compliant bag. Rule number 7. Overhead bin battles. Overhead bins are becoming premium real estate, and the competition is fierce. Airlines are monitoring bin usage more closely, and some even assign space based on ticket class. Economy travelers, this means you'll be fighting for scraps. Pro tip: board early. Your boarding group can make or break your bin game. Another hack? Use a carry-on designed to fit under the seat. It skips the bin drama altogether and keeps your essentials within reach. Remember, I told you I was going to give a sneaky trick? Well, this one is so you can avoid overweight and baggage fees. I travel with my Nomad Lane Tomo sling bag as a sneaky third carry-on item, and honestly, it worked like a charm. Now don't get me wrong, if you wear the sling bag on the outside where it's visible, a gate agent will likely count it as a third item. In that case, you'd be asked to either tuck it into your carry-on suitcase or slide it into your personal item bag to stick to the 2-item rule. But here's the trick. If you don't overstuff it, the sling's compact size makes it easy to wear discreetly under a hoodie or jacket. And let's be real, gate agents rarely ask passengers to peel off their layers. Imagine how bad it would make them look. So wearing the Nomad Lane Tomo sling bag under your layers is still a pretty effective hack to overcome these darn rules. Speaking of hacks, here's one that frequent flyers swear by: gate checking your rolling carry-on suitcase. Some airlines will invite you to gate check your bag if the plane is full. So use this sneaky hack to get one over on the airlines because they are doing the same thing to us. Now before we wrap up, let's talk bonuses, because I'm not leaving you hanging. First, invest in a luggage scale. It's a small, inexpensive gadget that can save you from major headaches. Second, if you're shopping for new luggage, look for brands that specifically advertise compliance with the new rules. Some even offer guarantees. Third, know your airline's policies like the back of your hand. From media bags to gate check fees, a little research can save you big bucks. And lastly, always carry a reusable tote in your personal item. If you're forced to gate check your bag, you can transfer essentials like your laptop, medications, or valuables to the tote. One more thing to stress. Your research should be done before you even start packing. Dive into the baggage policies of each airline you'll be flying with. For instance, if you book a flight through JetBlue but it's operated by Hawaiian Airlines, you'll need to follow Hawaiian's rules. They allow carry-on bags up to 22 by 14 by 9 inches and have a weight limit of 25 pounds. Knowing these details can save you from unexpected surprises at the gate. Travelers, it's apparent that the 2025 carry-on rules are shaking things up, but with the right preparation, you can navigate these changes like a pro. Do you have any other tips or updates you'd like OT share? Drop them in the comment section of the video. I'd really love to hear what you think. And don't stop here. Check out my video on the solutions to the new travel rules for 2025 to stay ahead of the game. Trust me, it's a must-watch for every savvy traveler. I hope you found this informative and valuable. It was a pleasure bringing this to you. Please take a few seconds and subscribe as well as hit that notification bell so you won't miss future videos. Visit the links in the description. Anything you purchase will help to support the channel so I can delve into the right topics for you. Thanks in advance. Check out the products in the YouTube shopping area below the video. You could find something there too. From your host, Cheryl, to you. Until next time, safe travels.